plugging his heart. Took these Billy Strum cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll do what he can. That carry gets to the 35-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there, so consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd down, it's Penix. Finds his target, Robinson. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th.
Come on, set. Ready, go. Set up.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be Cardinals football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And the pursuit gets there to escort him out at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
He's on the move. He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. 2nd and 10
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Penix. Throw reeled in by London. It's inside the 10. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. Here's Robinson. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this first and goal. Penix working from the gun. And he makes the catch on the right sideline, but no. Oh, they call it out of bounds. The throw led him just a little bit too much.
Hey, I understand why this crowd and these fans were celebrating a touchdown, but not so fast. Catch? Yeah, that looked good, but you got to get both feet down, too.
Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
They give on second to Benson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Short side option here. He's running left. This is ahead for about 5. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
From the 40 on 2nd down. He's got the hook up to Weaver. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. QB sneak coming. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. That brings up a tough decision for them on 4th down.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I I may have retired back in '04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a first down. Come on, boys.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Juke the defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon. He created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at second and pretty short.
70 range.
They go play action. Here's Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals have it now on his 8th pick of the year. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Now Murray on the play fake. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd and 3 now. Kyler looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Benson on 1st and 10. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
This reeled in by Benson. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now a give. It's Benson headed right. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
He rolls to his right. complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Here we go, set.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. From the gun, it's Murray. Pass is caught at the 9. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that will set up first and goal. Benson will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on first down. More to come.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Murray, third and goal. And he will score! Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Matt Prater for the point after try. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. Nice cut, headed to the sideline. This play goes for 36. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
And he's brought down for a loss. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. The Falcons in possession. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Ready, go!
From the shotgun, Penix. Pitts brings it in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Penix on third down. That's brought in by Mooney. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Robinson And he gets in. Touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons push their lead to 3. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Murray here on first down. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down the top. Big gain downfield. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take the lead just before halftime. Prater on for the PAT. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! And he finishes off the return partner, and just like that, gets his team 2 points.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Budda Baker picks it off.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Here comes the final play of our first half. A final throw before the break. On the move, headed right. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Benson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. They're set up at the 35 now. Has the connection to Jones. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. A tight end in motion now. They give up the gut to Benson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that call. I I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Finds a seam down the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. They'll try it right with Benson. And he's able to drive them forward into the red zone. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Able to get it to Benson. And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 3 on that game. And that's a Cardinals first down. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Complete out to the right.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Falcons going nickel to defend this 3rd down play. Murray. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Antonio Hamilton. And the Falcons are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Another carry for Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. A give left side. Here's Robinson. Breaks through, and he might break away. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Here we go, here we go. Check out.
Penix here from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Rocco 80. Ready?
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Hey, smash Rocco! Go!
Second down carry for Algier. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
3rd down give to Robinson. Flies past the 1st, inside the 30. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone in the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Call it 4 yards from their partner, and still some ground ahead. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Algier running behind center. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I was so spoiled for so many years in my Seattle market watching the Legion of Boom do their thing. That's what I see and think of when a safety makes a play behind the line of scrimmage like that. They didn't just want to tackle you. They wanted to end you.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Penix now to throw. Got a man. Robinson has it. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Now the Falcons offense staying on the field, lining up to go for 2. They give it to the back of the zone read. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. All right, partner, let's be clear. No one sends their offense out for 2 saying, hey, I want you to throw a check down to the back.
Never seen it in any playbook, Kate.
But sometimes you're left with no choice once the play begins, right?
That's right. When your top options disappear, just get in somebody's hand. Keep the play alive. But the defense, well, they did their part.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. This, our last play of the quarter. 1st and 10, Murray. Complete, it's Weaver. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Cardinals ball. Their season down potentially to its final quarter. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Play action now, Murray. Finds him on the crossing route. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now Murray on the play fake. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a fourth quarter lead. Now a big play for the Cardinals as they go for two. He's throwing for it. This is caught. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. Now Prater on to send it away. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. First and 10 from the 41.
Check, Bobcat, check, no!
Now a give left side to Algier. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second down at the 21-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60! Check!
Trying again following the sack. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So now it's going to be third and long.
On the ready! Let's go now! 19 tight, 19 tight! 18, Pioneer!
Penix working from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Max Melton with the INT. And the Cardinals will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the third interception, man, he is killing his team.
And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Two on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Hey! Green!
From the 31. Pass caught, 9-yard line. Touchdown, Arizona. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Staying with Robinson. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Running left is Robinson. Has a lane inside the 35. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's a handoff for Algier. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. He'll throw it. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons now trail by just a point in the 4th. Drake London with the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Has this at the 6. Returns looking good so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Cardinals with a little more work to do to win it here. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Murray to throw. It's reeled in by Benson. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. You know this better than most, Brock. Screens normally leave some rushers to come free, but still, it's not often you get roughing the passer on one.
No, it isn't, but I think of Tom Brady. To me, not only the greatest QB sneaker in the game, but he was one of the great screen masters, too. He understood how to sell a screen, draw those defenders to him, and like the QB did right there, sometimes they'll leave it tee off and you get the penalty. Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Throw left side, caught by Higgins. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Matt Prater on now as we see how he handles this moment. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Big guys, big guys.
Now to throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! That's Justin Simmons. And the Falcons will have the football shy of the 20-yard line. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks out the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
They hold him to a modest gain here to the 19. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Throwing now. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Looking to throw it. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here he is to throw. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
To throw. Pitts brings it in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
He'll look to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here he is to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Check smash. Check smash. Check go.
Looking to throw. This to win the game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And postseason overtime differs from what we saw in the regular season. A touchdown on the opening drive doesn't end things anymore. Both teams guaranteed a possession. And if we're still tied after each team has had the football once, we then go to sudden death, and the first score takes it.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
It has been a heavyweight fight to begin these playoffs, and we're not done yet. The kick is away, and overtime has begun. And look at this return. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. The give now to Benson. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. That pass is complete to McBride. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. 3rd down coming. It's Benson on the give. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. So remember, even if they reach pay dirt, other side still gets to answer in the playoffs. They're on the right track, but still plenty of work to go to put that touchdown up.
Seeing those chains move is so critical on that opening drive. It's kind of like getting a runner on base, Kate, in the top of the baseball inning. It just sets the table for more to come.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And he takes this down close, up to the 3. Give him 4 on that play, so now they've got 2nd and goal. All right, so they can't end the game with a touchdown, not in a postseason overtime, but a score sure would send a mountain of pressure across the field. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Cardinals claim a 6-point lead. It's a James Conner touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. Now, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. McLeod now returning it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Finds his target, Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the shotgun, Penix. Into the hands of Pitts. He's out in the clear. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. That answer right there shows that this team, Brock, belongs in the postseason. Had to be a touchdown, and they got it with everything on the line.
And now, Kate, we'll see exactly what type of team they are because their entire season hinged on what you just said, on that response of getting the touchdown. And now it hinges on this decision. Are you going to go for the tie, or are you going to go play for the win, baby?
He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Big ass open.
Ready to start this drive with Connor. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Now Murray on the play fake. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. They get 28 out of that play. Well, all reviews in overtime have to come from the officials, and we have one coming here. They want one more look at that play. They took a look just to be safe. You always appreciate that, but the call on the field stands. Benson on 1st and 10. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the 36. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best.
And he reaches the end zone. That is a game-winning touchdown. Well, Brock started small at